Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And a lot on the line. It's the playoff semi-final first leg coming up. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, this should be a closely fought tie between two teams who have performed really well all season. I'm expecting a really good tactical battle in this first leg, with both coaches trying to gain that advantage going into the second leg. I think it will be a really close contest.
Well, we know how troublesome he can be on the pitch, but what should we expect from him today, Stuart?
Well, in many ways, he's a throwback to the 80s in the way he plays. He's so strong when holding up the play. He can outmuscle opponents. Today, the defenders will certainly know they've been in a battle.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, in this shape, their two holding midfield players will be key today. If they can get on the ball and dictate the play, protect the two centre-backs, it will then allow the attacking players to show their creative quality.
And introducing the visitors' lineup today.
Well, with this lineup, they certainly won't dominate possession. But if they can defend well, counter-attack quickly and get their front players combining, they'll pose a threat today.
And so the match is underway. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Angulo. Now can they create something? Oh, wonderful save!
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Over it comes. Foul. They really look after the ball when they have it. Big chance! Oh, a good diving save. Well, opting for the short corner. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. And he keeps going. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. He's in with a chance. Really important tackle. He's in behind. Big chance it is. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final. A huge moment. Extraordinary scenes.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And intercepting it. Tremendous ball played through. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Dangerous looking attack. And a fine tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Defenders need to cover. He could pick up. Will he finish? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Diallo. And Brown in possession. Well, they have the ball once more. It needs an accurate cross. Can't miss, surely. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Can he convert? And the keeper there to deal with it. And over it comes. It might still be problematic. Teammate available. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
So 2-0 now. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. It is a decent looking attack here. And let's give credit to the defending. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance, Stuart?
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally is. He certainly needs to improve here.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. A good and fair challenge. And room now out on the wing. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Diallo. A really intense pressure applied. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And in with a real chance. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Diallo. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Not giving him a moment's peace. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? Must score! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Crossing possibilities. Just 15 minutes remaining. And they're making a change. It's a good cross, has to be. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, but then you have to ask what's going on with the defending. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on him, and they're punished as a result.
Here it is now, a substitution. And the ball is moving again, 3-2. Ten minutes left for play. Well, by playing keep ball like this, they're keeping the opposition at bay. Diallo. Hernan. And they have possession again. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Singh. Hernan. And an astute piece of defending.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Oh, great vision. And power over subtlety. He's hit the woodwork.
Well, he made decent contact with it, but he has to score from that range.
And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for the away fans. And if they can repeat this sort of performance on home soil, then they will surely be going through.
Yeah, that was a tight game, and I think they just about deserve their lead. But it's a slender one, and they'll certainly need to defend well in the second leg if they're to reach the final.
Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's had a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well, he scored a good goal, and they won the game. An excellent day all round.
Well, sometimes as a footballer, you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is the playoff semi-finals second leg coming right up. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek. What a match this promises to be. These two teams have performed consistently throughout the season and deserve to be here, and they're just 90 minutes away from a place in the final. What more motivation do they need? It should be good.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
And the match is underway. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Oh, could be. And in it goes. And now they're firmly in control.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Goals galore on aggregate. 4-2 is the lead. Inman. Not a great pass. Dangerous ball. That ball was put into the right area, but no one able to capitalise. And Borges with it. Space afforded him. It needs an accurate cross. And making the move to the inside. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. An incisive pass. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Well, he could really get at the opposition. Determined defending. And the counter looks on here. Options available. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, possibilities in the centre. Oh, off the frame!
Well, he's connected well enough with it. He just couldn't get it the right side of the post.
Borges. Angulo. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. It might be on for them. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. It's a weighted pass. Can't miss, surely. And they've scored! An important goal, but still a mountain to climb. They need 2 more goals because of the away goals rule.
Well, let's look at this again. The cross just couldn't be any better, could it? Whipped into that danger area, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Unabashed attacking football in this tie. 4-3 on aggregate. What next? Hernan. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Brad Inman. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. No two ways about it. A wild, wild attempt.
Well, it's so hard to get this right, and he just couldn't adjust his body quickly enough.
Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. And teammates to play it to. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. And it might be. Can they stop it going in? And in the end, no damage done. Breaking at pace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? That's well blocked. Big chance. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Hernan. Making progress. And cleared away. Tremendous block. Must be! And a goal! And I'll tell you what, that gives them a bit of a cushion now.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
On a tie laden with goals, 5-3 here on aggregate. Brown. There's a slide rule pass. And an effective clearance. Angulo. It's a neat move. Spot on with that tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Now he must favour the cross. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Good bit of pressing. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Substitution time it is. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Well, the pass not finding its target. Well, that's how to break the spirit of the attacker. And snuffing out the danger. Can they hit on the break? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Difficult to stop. He's in behind. Oh, he's missed it. And that might be their fate sealed.
Well, that must be it. He surely had to score there.
And winning it back. And a goal kick will be next. Two minutes of stoppage time coming up. Wonderful chance. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. And the upshot of it all is a sending off too.
Well, it was certainly a penalty all day long. A sending off, I'm not quite so sure.
And a timely penalty save. And over it comes. Well, still an issue here. The referee's whistle, and it is official. The hosts are going to the final.
Well, what a close tie that was. Just look at the celebrations out there. They know that could have gone either way. But in the end, I think they deserved it. And what a final we have in store for us now. I just can't wait.
Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's put in a really authoritative performance here.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.